Around the World in Dollars and Cents examines how money is flowing into real estate globally. And it shows how important private wealth has become in those flows of wealth. Ultra-high net worth individuals are defined by WealthX as people with wealth of over 30 million US dollars. And there are just under 200,000 of them in the world today. They have holdings in real estate which amount to about $15 trillion. Ultra-high net worths and private wealth have become important in the world of real estate for two main reasons. One is that debt finance in real estate has disappeared in many jurisdictions since 2008. The other thing is that there are more of them and their numbers have been growing since 2008, so there's simply more wealth around looking for a home, either a safe haven store of wealth or an income producing investment that will produce returns in the longer term. So if you look at the characteristics of, if you like, emerging wealth and newly made wealth, often in Asia or say South America, you see there's a tendency for it to want to find a home in more established jurisdictions in the West. Places like San Francisco, Los Angeles, Miami, New York being sought as safe havens, particularly by South American money, but also by some Asian money. London remains a hugely popular destination for just about everywhere in the world. Asians are much more likely to be cross-border investors, certainly than Americans and even than Europeans. One feature of cross-border Asian investment is that it's very highly focused on cities. One thing we've looked at is what impact would Asians have if they invested in what you might call destination and recreation properties. And I think there's huge potential in Asia for private wealth to start developing new resorts. You begin to see them emerging, for example, ski resorts in Japan or Hainan Island in the South China Sea. Very early stages of resort development, but potentially a huge sector were it to take off amongst the Asian wealthy. Ultimately, yes, this has implications for everybody, even the average homeowner, because it could affect the perceptions of risk, for example, of property in the finance markets. It can affect the cost of that finance if you have players willing to take stakes in areas and types of property that previously weren't commonly invested. So yes, it's going to have many knock-on effects, and this is an unfolding story that we look forward to studying in coming years.